In the vast silence of the desert, where the heat and solitude seem to consume the soul, a man seeks answers. Jesus, marked by 40 days of fasting, is alone. His face, covered in dust, reveals that the trial goes beyond the flesh, reaching the spirit.
If you are the Son of God, turn these stones into bread. Why suffer, when you can have it all?
It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God.
Then show your power, throw yourself down from the temple. His angels will save you, right?
You shall not test the Lord your God.
See the kingdoms of the world, and all their glory. And all this I will give you, if you fall down and worship me.
This is the moment when history trembles. One choice, one man, one destiny. What if Jesus, in his humanity, had given in? What if the yes had echoed in the desert? 2,000 years ago, in the desert of Judea, one decision could have changed everything. We're here to explore that what if. A decision that didn't just alter the fate of one man, but also the course of humanity. Human history is woven by choices. In the Garden of Eden, free will was given, a gift that brought both beauty and risk. Adam and Eve chose the forbidden fruit, embracing knowledge, but also separation, pain, and exile. Now, in the desert, another test. Jesus, the second Adam, faces the same freedom. His choice isn't just personal, it's the thread that could unravel or restore the tapestry of humanity. Why can one choice change everything? Is it the man, the moment, or freedom itself? In the desert, the divine gamble is tested. Let's see what happens when the Messiah chooses power. Jesus gave in. In the desert, he accepted earthly dominion, trading the cross for the throne. His message, once about love and sacrifice, now exalts wealth and power. He is no longer the Messiah of redemption, but the prophet of ambition. His words incite competition, not compassion. He multiplies gold, not bread. In Judea, the new Messiah unites zealots and opportunists, promising to free Israel from Rome. But division arises. John and other disciples reject this Christ, forming secret sects that preserve his original spiritual teachings. Alarmed, Rome prepares to crush the revolt. This Messiah does not unite, he fractures. His revolt, though powerful, is fleeting. When he falls in battle or through betrayal, his movement collapses, leaving a void where faith should have flourished. Could a political Messiah have changed Judea? Or did his ambition merely sow division? Without the cross, without the resurrection, what legacy would remain to guide humanity? Without Christianity, the world is different. The Roman Empire in decline, pagan temples dominating. Small Jewish communities and spiritual sects gather in secret, but are persecuted. Jesus' movement, now a failed political force, collapses after his death. Without the resurrection, his followers scatter. Rome, without the church to unify it, succumbs to invasions and chaos. Mithraism gains strength among Roman soldiers, promising honor but not redemption. Stoics preach reason, but their ideas do not reach the masses. Sects inspired by John preserve fragments of Jesus' teachings, but they are marginalized, their texts burned. The spiritual void is tangible. Without the narrative of redemption, morality erodes. In the East, Judaism and Zoroastrianism persist, but without the universality of Christianity, they do not unite nations. The devil doesn't need a throne. His victory lies in the absence of hope, in the triumph of selfishness. Humanity, without a spiritual light, walks in darkness. Without Christianity, what values would guide the world? Could reason or paganism fill the void? Or would the lack of a greater purpose condemn humanity to lose its way? The world we know did not arise from emptiness, but from divine intervention. 2,000 years ago, in the desert, a choice was made. A no to temptation, a yes to sacrifice. Had Jesus given in, that choice would have erased our history. There would be no redemption, no hope. God would have given up on humanity, and what would remain would be a world that had already consumed itself in its own moral decay long before reaching the 21st century. Humanity would have fallen into an abyss of self-destruction. The lowest impulses of human nature, unchecked, would have led to constant war, ecological collapse, and extinction. The ethics of compassion and universal dignity would have vanished, and with it, the very value of human life. What would remain is a world of savagery, where humanity would no longer recognize itself as such, lost in a regressive evolution. In a universe without sacrifice, there would be no possibility of moral choice. The end of humanity would not be an isolated event, but a gradual process of involution, where society would break down into small groups, fighting for survival, disconnected from any greater purpose. A slow extinction, not just physical, but spiritual, the complete decay of a civilization that, without its anchor of hope, would have been lost forever. In this timeline, humanity does not endure. Cities fall, diseases spread, nature revolts. Fleeting glimpses of resistance fade, suffocated by chaos. The Earth, seen from space, darkens, as if it were being erased. 2,000 years ago, in the desert, a choice echoed. Jesus' resistance sowed a story of compassion, justice, and redemption. But this story is not just his. What makes us human? It's the ability to choose. A choice, millennia ago, could have erased our history. A choice that would leave us in total darkness. Every act of kindness, every choice to care, to listen, to build, is a seed planted in the soil of our humanity. Jesus' choice gave us a chance, but it is our daily choices, yours, mine, everyone's, that keep that hope alive. We are here because of choices. His, Jesus, which changed history. Ours, which shaped tomorrow. Which what if do you want us to explore? Subscribe, comment, and come explore with us the crossroads of history. See you on the next journey. Bye.